I'm afraid I have little to report, my king.
Sometimes we must fight for what we believe in. Be vigilant.
You mean to tell me none of your spies have returned? N'Zoth is out there, and we need answers now!
We are doing all we can. Speaker Magni is coming, along with a new advisor. He claims to have information for us.
By the light. A new advisor. Rathian.
Anduin, it's been so long.
Oh, dragons.
I suppose I deserved that.
Oh, you deserve more than that. My father is dead because of you!
And my father is dead because of the old gods.
Lad, he's come to help us.
Nefarian the Earthwarder was once the protector of Azeroth. But N'Zoth turned a noble mind to madness, and now my father is only remembered as Deathwing. And, as I haven't the least desire to share that fate, I've been studying how to avoid it.
Just tell me how to prepare for this attack. Our armies
Will be useless. N'Zoth will strike here. He'll manipulate emotions, get people to act in ways contrary to their nature. You won't be able to trust your senses, your memories, your friends. After all, what is real if our perceptions cannot be trusted? Anduin! Anduin! Don't you see, old friend? It's already begun.
Very well, advisor. Tell us how to stop him.
Champion, I apologize for my conduct earlier. I was not myself. A just cause is always worth fighting for. Safe journey to you.
Well, that was a pleasant reunion. Champion, I will await you in Silithus.
Sorry to spring that on you, lad. But before we go, I have a favor to ask.
Anything, old friend.
I'm gonna be needing my hammer. These stones have tales to tell. Back to work!
Fearbreaker. Though I was honored to have it bestowed upon me, I am relieved that you have come to claim it. I feel I was never able to live up to its legacy. Even Bane thought himself unworthy to wield it.
Nonsense, lad. I wouldn't have given it to you if you didn't deserve it.
No, Magni. Fearbreaker belongs in the hands of a Mountain King.
I speak for Azeroth. world must... Oh, it's good to feel the heft of a hammer again. Come, champion. We've got work to do. Anduin spies couldn't find N'Zoth. Have you had any luck yourself?
My Black Talon operatives have scoured. In my research, I came across references to a place called Nyalotha, a sleeping city, numberless crimes, where only dark things walk. But the Void deals in potentials, possibilities. Perhaps this Nyalotha is not so much a physical location on Azeroth, as it is a vision, waiting to be made real.
Whatever it is, we've got to get Azeroth's Titan-made defenses ready. Then you and our champion need to find us a target to point them at. Azeroth cries out in pain. Mother has connected the Chamber of Heart to all known Titan facilities on Azeroth. First things first, let's make sure they're all working as intended.
Accessing facility. Designation Uldir. Facility dormant. Residual old guide corruption within acceptable parameters.
Given how much corruption it used to have, I'd say that's good news.
Accessing facility. Designation Uldoon. Error. Forge of origination currently inactive. Unable to determine root cause of deactivation.
I think we can all safely assume what this root cause might be.
This is not good. Our world needs us, champion. Fight for our world! Over here, champion. I think I found who took control of the forge. Well met! No time to waste. We've got a Titan forge to reboot. It's been ages since I've held a hammer in my hands. Feels good to be back in the action.
Intruders! You dare defile this place with the curse of flesh? You stand before the Amethyst!
I do not have a target.
Will be
Target something
Looks like we'll have to fight our way through. Let's get moving.
Target.
Wait! See those statues? The Amethyst must have reactivated the Forge's defenses. We'll have to turn them off before we can cross. The controls should be down below.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. It is too far away.
That's all of them. Onward now.
The forge is ours, trespassers!
Target. I need to target something first. I do not have a target. I am out of range. I need a target. I do not have a target.
The Watcher is not yet complete. I need more time. Our enemies are already upon us. Activate it!
I need to target something first.
Unauthorized life forms detected. Commencing purge.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Forge. Compromise.
The Amethyst can make their own Watchers. We'll have to worry about that later. Come on, let's take the lift up to the control chamber. What the? Oh, the power's been shut off. Hang on, I'll get us access to the conduits. This way, champion. Look! Some of the consoles here are still active. If we can figure out which one controls the lift, we can reroute power to it and get it working again.
Target something first. I do not have a target.
This is the lift's console. If we reroute the power here, we can get it running.
I need a target.
have to make this contraption so convoluted? Mother, we're not having any luck rerouting the power. Can you have a go from your end?
Establishing remote interface. Stand by. Access granted. Rerouting power from defensive grid. Lift status operational.
Flesh cursed. Your kind are unworthy of the Titan's gifts. You have tainted this place long enough. Fall before the Amethyst. Time and again, you have failed to protect the Titan's works. Now you will burn! I grow tired of this
I need a target.
Such misplaced zeal. Their eyes remain closed to the true path. Not like you, my devoted chosen.
Champion, are you there? I thought we lost you for a second. If N'Zoth's minions are inside the forge, then this is worse than we thought. We have to hurry. Looks like the lift is working. The control chamber should be on the 3rd floor. Here we are. I'll contact the Chamber of Heart.
Connection received. Please confirm elimination of hostile entities.
We took care of them, but not before N'Zoth gave the forge a beating.
Understood. Access power terminals to commence system reactivation. Receiving signal. Error. Unable to access primary power conduits. Direct circuit to Chamber of Heart required. Interface Heart of Azeroth with main console. Circuit established. Restoring power. Error. Forge operating at 37% efficiency.
37? That can't be enough to keep Azeroth protected.
Affirmative. Additional power sources required. Initiating query for suitable alternatives. Stand by.
It looks like our work isn't done, champion. I speak for Azeroth. I'll return to the chamber and start figuring out our next move. We can't afford to lose the Forge again. Do whatever it takes to protect it.
Brigands, your kind are not welcome here.
We come unarmed, and we only seek an audience with the king.
It would seem you are not the only ones. Hail, adventurer. Farewell, traveler. We know little of the Amethet, save that they believe themselves the sole defenders of the Titan's great works. In their eyes, all others are corrupted by the curse of flesh, and are enemies of the Makers. It is imperative that they be kept away from the Forge. To the west, another threat looms. Terrible monstrosities have emerged from the sands and gather in great numbers. Though we suspect they hail from Ankh-Kiraj, they are unlike any Kiraji or Silithid we have faced before. And worst of all, our priests are plagued by unrelenting nightmares. They see our cities burning to ash, and our people turning against each other. I fear that these visions are but the harbinger of something far more dire. We must prepare ourselves for disaster. You may speak. It is clear that Ramkahan cannot face these menaces alone. I propose an accord with those here today, that we band together and defend our home.
You cannot be serious. I will not partner with grave robbers and bandits.
You will obey your king. All who would fight for Uldum are allies of Ramkahan.
The Waste Wanders stand with you, King Phaoris.
The League's got your back too.
Very well. Together, we will vanquish all who threaten our home. For Uldum. How may Ramkahan aid you? Ramkahan stands with you.
State your business. Back to your post. With each passing day, new enemies descend upon Uldum. We must drive them from the sands. Strike them down wherever possible, but focus on key objectives and enemy champions to deal the most damage.